You are what you eat is certainly true. A man who is vegetarian is basically non violent. You can see it. The people who have been vegetarians for centuries are absolutely non violent. They have not created any wars, they have not created any crusades, any jihads. The people who are meat eaters are bound to have little sensitivity. They are more hard. Even in the name of love, they will kill. Even in the name of peace, they will go to war. In the name of freedom, in the name of democracy, they will murder. There are cannibals also still in existence, not many, a small tribe in South Africa of 300 people. Nobody passes through that area because if you pass through that area, you will never reach your goal. You will become the food because nobody passes through that area. Those people have been eating their own people. In the beginning of this century, their population was 3,000. Now there are only 300 left. I am reminded of a Christian priest, a missionary, who was the first man from the West to reach to the cannibals to convert them to Christianity. They immediately got hold of him. They put him in a big pot. He said, "What are you doing?" They said, "Just wait a little and you will know." Then they started putting logs and woods under the pot. The missionary saw the situation, looked around at those people's faces, ferocious, trying somehow to persuade them that this was not good. He said, "Before you do anything, listen to me. Have you ever had any taste of Christianity?" They said, "Wait, we will have. We will make soup of you, and then everybody will have the first taste of Christianity." A cannibal cannot be called human. If he can eat living human beings, he has no heart, he has no love, he has no sensitivity, he is just a stone. But you don't think that the same way when somebody kills a lion or a deer or a chicken or a pig, because you don't think that the deer or pig has as much life as you have. The deer may have a beloved, the deer may have children. You don't think of the lion when you kill him that he may have a family. His small cubs will be orphans. He is as alive as you are. In fact, more alive than you are. Destroying him only for a few taste buds on your tongue for the taste. It seems to me that killing animals for eating is not very far away from killing human beings. They differ only in their body, in their shape, but it is the same life that you are destroying. With the new technology, the earth is perfectly capable of giving you food. You can make it as tasteful as you want, and you can give it any flavor that you love. Just for taste, destroying life is simply disgusting. And destroying life, you are destroying many qualities in you. You cannot become a Gautam Buddha. You cannot have that purity of consciousness, that sensitivity. One day, Gautam Buddha is passing a street with his disciple, Ananda, talking to him. A fly sits on his forehead, and he is so much involved in talking that just mechanically he waves his hand the way we do, and the fly is gone. But then suddenly stops, closes his eyes, and raises his hand very slowly, very gracefully. Ananda said, "What are you doing? The fly is no longer there." Buddha said, "I misbehaved with the fly. That was not the right treatment. I should have been more graceful. I am trying it. Now I should have behaved so that in future I don't commit the same mistake. After all, a fly is also alive, and she was just sitting on my forehead." Now this man who cannot even mistreat a fly, will certainly have a far purer consciousness than anybody else, a far deeper serenity than anybody else. Vegetarian food lacks only one thing: certain proteins, which are absolutely needed for intelligence to grow. That is the reason not a single vegetarian has been awarded the Nobel Prize. Even in India, three persons have been awarded the Nobel Prize, but all three persons were non vegetarians. I have looked into the matter deeply. I have inquired from scientists, medical people, and found a substitute: the unfertilized egg added to vegetarian food. It makes it complete. It gives all the proteins that the old vegetarian food misses, and the non fertilized egg is just vegetable. It has no life. A simple change, and we can make the whole of humanity more sensitive, more artistic, more full of reverence for life. You cannot be religious if you are not full of reverence for life. God you have not seen, but life is all around you. To you, life is the only representative that proves the existence is not dead. It is alive. Eating anything by killing is irreligious, unspiritual, unesthetic.